Hello, this is Nexus from Wyverniacs, and you're watching the latest episode of our Let's Play Ark, the Extinction. The current mission is to tame the Managarmr. It's one of the new creatures in the Ark, and it should be present here in the snowy biome. What I want to do is to open up this side so I can close or shut it for the Managarmr from each side. Oh, and there he is. Let's see if I can get him in. Well, I guess first I need to take care of these wolves. But, well... Oh no, he's attacking my creatures. That's not good. I want you all to stop. And you need to attack me. And he's gone. Well, not for long. Oh, he frozen my Argent. But, well, he's switching targets, so perhaps I can get his attention. At least before he kills something. Here, come here. After me. That's right. Okay. His attention span seems to be quite low. Well, if he sticks to the snow owl, hopefully now I will be able to get him inside. Okay, this is not the way I wanted it to go. No. That's not right. And I have something. Why are they attacking? Okay, this is not going at all right. Okay, let's see if I can manage to get this right at least now. Before he escapes. Well, I don't know if I did it right, but well, at least he's inside. It's not exactly in the way that I wanted to place these. Well, still it seems that for the time being he is unable to get out. So let's try to take him down. Perhaps I'm going to need a little bit more of these arrows. And let's try this. Hopefully he did not get too much damage. And I will be able to tame him without killing him. Okay, I think he might be close. He's not attacking. But I can see some blood, so that's not looking very good. Well, it was a close one, but I got him. So it's not at all easy, mostly due to their erratic behavior. Well, but with a little bit of patience, I guess it's possible. And perhaps there are some ways that you can make this easier as well. Right, so as there is a lot of respawning wildlife, I will probably need to place sort of sentries on both sides of this valley. Okay. As the last thing that I want now to happen is to have my hardly trapped Managarmr dead. So the torpidity is dropping quite slowly. On the other hand, the food is way down. I don't know if that's normal. I did not have this Managarmr down before, so it's not from a previous starvation. It's a little strange, but well, perhaps it's a good thing. Because then I can just feed him and get an easy tame. So it's 1000 for level 55. Well, it could work for a majority of the carnivores. 1000 is a good value. Besides, it's not dropping so slowly, so I guess I can wait a little while longer. I will definitely need to heal the owl. But I think it's doing a great job at regenerating itself. Alright, the next thing I want to check is the saddle. On 66, which is a good news, and it requires smithy, so I think it can be crafted on the Argent. Well, great. So I think the first one I do have in good quantity, the rest should be easy to get. Well, at least if I do not have enough already. Let's check up on our patient. Well, by the time I have the saddle ready, I think it should drop a little bit more, so it won't be too long before I go for taming. And right after that, well, I can go for a ride. I think I will soon need some shaving. Okay, here goes the taming effort. It's 3% per bite. I can imagine it's 50. Yep. So I'm going to get to something like 70% before the food is refilled. So this is going to take a little bit longer than expected. Yep, 76. Well, I think I can go look for perhaps another one. Although considering the difficulty, perhaps it's better to be left for later, when I have something better built here, and perhaps some stronger creatures to go with it, as the snow owl was really close to death in the end of the taming. Right, this can be handy in this situation, to see that there is nothing lurking here. Two snow owls over there. These are some nice colors. Sadly, mostly the awesome colored creatures are quite low levels. So, what I've learned from this taming, the Managarmr is big enough to not fit through the gateway, and also if you misplace it by some small degree, you are still able to trap them inside. Also, 2 foundations wide is enough. It's good. Having him in quite confined space. And placing a gate like this also works. Although it's not as neat as placing it straight, well, still it did its job. I think the mana should be fine for this moment, so I could go for more exploration. Although the nighttime is not really the ideal time for that. Still, I want to see more of this snowy region. So we have sort of a river going around the center with the obelisk. I don't know if it circles around or it's a something else. Still, I think the manas do respawn quite a lot around this canyon. So this can be a good place to start. Also, I think this spot right here is not so bad for taming. It's strange, it's not working in this height, the soar ability, so I guess the owl needs to be at a certain height for it to work. Well, for some reason it's not working at all. I need to fix you later. Well, for this moment, I need to take care of this furry, drakish beast. You can see a lot of the element here. Also here we have the jets that's producing the sort of a propelling force. I guess since I do have the guards here, I can probably disassemble this and move on once the taming is finished. Basically, I would say that the goal that I came here for has been completed. It's having the Managarmr tamed. I think that's all of the creatures here. Okay. Do not shoot the Managarmr, please. That's one sneaky Sabertooth. How did he get past the T-Rex is beyond me. So this area is not so safe. Anyway, let's get back to the disassembly. I think I started here, so I'm going to finish there. Yep, this works perfectly. Okay. Just take it easy, piece by piece. Okay, here we have it. Yeah, I wanted the fiber to fix my gear. Since I do have time, I can probably fix all of it. Oh, I want the argent. And I need to fix this. Well, for that I need smithy, and I don't think that the saddles do allow the repairs. Yeah, you have to right click it when it's still equipable, else you do not get it fixed. Well, much better. It should not be too long now, 90%. That's about 3 to 4 more bytes. I would say maximum 200. Down, well, that's something that's already passed. I think that before starting to build here, I should finish the outpost in the desert, so after the Managarmr is tamed, I'm going to take him for a little ride, and after that go back. There are still other creatures over there that I want to tame before doing anything else. Okay, I think health. The one risky thing that you can encounter, I can imagine, is another Managarmr spawning nearby, as they can just as easily jump from fighting mammoths over there to killing your sleeping mana over here, especially when they are on low health. So I am getting 22 levels. I think it's not going to drop much more. Well, there's not much more I can do here for this moment, so it's just a little bit of waiting. I could perhaps look at the Engrams that I have available now. The S-class tech things, I think they are not going to work unless you learn the basic ones. The Transponder, that's an awesome thing. You can use it to locate your creatures on the map in case they get lost. Or if you have one that you really like, you can put it on them to keep track of them. This is something I'm definitely going to learn, as this replaces the arrows, both in better efficiency and dealing less damage, making it much more suited for taming weaker creatures. Perhaps I'm going to go for this as well. But for this moment, I think this is definitely something I need. GPS can be also quite useful. And here I have already been so from these new things. Definitely the refrigerator. For that I'm going to need the generator as well. I believe I do have some oil and gas in the city, so perhaps I can stop by in the sanctuary on my way to the desert area and take anything I need from there. Although it was the starting base, I think I'm going to prefer the desert, as so far I have encountered only one single corrupted creature. Unlike the city, where they are spawning quite a lot, and you should know that they can break any structure, even the tech ones. So building from such expensive resources and having something take a rampage in your base can, well, happen. Right, this is just one more bite, so 30 points. I think the area should be fairly safe, so I'm going to round up my creatures. And we are going to welcome a new awesome addition to our fleet. In just a few short moments. The levels of the creatures I have tamed here are not as high as I would like, but still, this is not all that bad. I think most of them can get close to 100 or over it. And besides, it's mostly about learning. Alright, any moment now. Take your time. And fully healed. That's the awesome thing about taming. Let's try to take a ride. We can see that the mana is quite fast. The attack does work just like normal, even with the C key. The right mouse button is breath attack. I think it freezes, so I should get the stamina back and freeze this Megalosaurus. Just to have some fun. Okay, this attack is quite OP. I don't know if this works for larger creatures, but it does. It's quite a lot, and it freezes them in place for quite a long time. Okay, I'm starting to like this ability. I also have the rocket jump. When you press it, they are going to jump up in the air. press it multiple times, you can combine it. Okay. Well, these abilities are quite stamina drainers. And we have another mana here, level 15. Let's see if they're immune to the freezing attack. Alright, they're not. Well, this is definitely an interesting creature. Okay, I think we can head on towards the sanctuary. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunities to test out these new abilities. Although the stamina do take quite a while to recharge. It's something I will probably have to invest into. Okay, the mana do really help in team fights. But well, you need to keep an eye on your stamina bar. I have to say I really do like speed on this thing. Must be pretty awesome for... okay. Traveling. Where is the... oh, here. Slowpoke. Let's go and tickle some of these corrupted creatures. Or, well, we have a Rex here. Okay, when you jump in the air and press attack, you are going to do this dive attack. Everyone accounted for. That's awesome. We have some more fun up ahead. I think regardless of this Rex's level, he is going to die. I don't know if it's the grab the creatures, but I think they are getting hit much harder. Here I'm hit by something like 2. But perhaps the attack is increased when you're attacking a frozen target. Well, I need to confirm that. I need to find a way to quickly recharge the stamina. I'm not sure if the stim berries work. Still, that's probably one of the stats that's very important to invest into. This looks like a rock drake. Oh, and I see Terrazino is one really awesome creature. Let's see how the drake can do. Probably not very well. I think in the aberration they do have the ability to sort of disappear. Okay, I think we should move on. More experiments can be done anytime. Okay, we can't harvest wood, nor bushes, nor rocks. So for harvesting, the mana is not useful for anything, but well, that's not why we're going to tame it. Not only that you get an awesome fighting dino with great abilities, but also when coupled with the pack of velos, I can imagine that not many things can get nearby. Oh yes, that's another good point. Breaking trees, even when you do not get any resources from them, does get your dino or creature experience. And especially for lower levels and when you do not have need for instance wood, this makes it a really great way to get experience fast. A safe way is to use, for instance, the Argent. Okay, it's one of these multiple trees, all in one. I think I should be quite close. I remember this area from beginnings. Oh, hello, Mr. Carno. Let's see how the creatures in my old base do. Besides, I should probably check their food anyway. Oh, the evil Tyrannus. I would say that everyone is alive here, so that's good. I think it's okay to keep my companions away from the base, as this area is a little more complicated and easy to get stuck into. Great. The hunger is on full, so let's check the... Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, so what I wanted to do is get some of the resources I'm going to need. Mostly the oil. But I believe I should also have some gasoline. Not to mention that this is going to be important. Right, and the rifle, of course. Soon I'm going to need to make another one. Okay, nothing really interesting at this moment. And the gasoline, that's something I will need for the generator. I think the mana should have quite... okay, not so high, but still a decent carry capacity. So except for that, I think there's not much here I could actually need. Let's check these boxes anyway. Perhaps this. It's like finding a little treasure. Well, it's mostly made out of fertilizer, but still. There are some items that I'm definitely going to use. I think the creatures here should be fine for a little while longer, so I guess that's it. Right, that is okay, a little too heavy. Well, that's fine, I do have the big guns here. That's what I call speed. And the snow owl is where? Okay, so I'm going to leave this base for this moment, and next stop is going to be the desert dome again. Well, the mission is finished. I would say that's it for this episode. In the next one I'm definitely going to go back and finish the building, and I'm sure there are many more awesome creatures here worth taming, and also many places for the exploration. So stay tuned. But for this moment, well, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment or a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more Ark Survival Evolved videos from Wyverniacs. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.